Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful and blessed Thursday. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you, everyone, for joining me here today. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. There is financial assistance available for many Americans. However, many are not claiming the relief. In this afternoon's video, I will be going over how you can receive more financial relief from the government. Also, this Friday, I will be announcing the 3 winners of this week's Amazon gift card giveaway. It's not too late to enter the giveaway. To enter, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. The economy is improving from the worst of the crisis, but the situation for struggling renters is not. For the last 6 months or so, more than 11 million American renters have reported being behind. The lack of progress is largely due to how slow states have been to get federal rental assistance out to people in need. In the last 2 major stimulus packages, passed in December of last year and then in March of this year, Congress allocated a combined total of $46 billion for renters and their landlords. According to a new analysis by the National Low-Income Housing Coalition, just around $4.2 billion of that money has reached households. Renters are seeing the aid faster in some states than in others. Texas has already managed to distribute more than half of its first round of federal rental assistance, while South Carolina has given out less than 2%. Researchers at the coalition point to a number of reasons for why states have been so slow to disperse the money. Across this country, programs are understaffed and overwhelmed by the volume of applications. Insufficient outreach and arduous documentation requirements have also been barriers. A recent study by the Urban Institute found that fewer than half of renters even know about the federal assistance.
It'll cut taxes, lower costs for the American people, create good-paying jobs, invest in our future while tackling the climate change crisis. It's big, it's bold, it's strong. And it'll be paid for by making our tax code more progressive and more fair without raising taxes on working families and small businesses, by asking corporations and the wealthy to pay their share. It boils the average American's blood when they see multi-billionaires paying virtually no taxes. And that was done by the Republicans under Donald Trump. It was reported that you had a greater chance of being audited if you made $40,000 a year than if you made $40 million a year, because they decided to go after the cheaters of the earned income tax credit. But that's where the Republican Party is these days, with the very wealthy, the very powerful, and the right wing who doesn't want to see government help the people at all. So, the job. Make it easier for the middle-class Americans to stay in the middle class and build ladders into the middle class for hard-working people. And let me just say something about this. This is my gut. For the last 20 years, there's been a sourness in the land. The American character has always been, for centuries, a bright, sunny, optimistic character. The American dream, very simple. It says, the average American would say, it means if I work hard, I'll be doing better 10 years from now than I'm doing today, and my kids will be doing still better than me. That faded. It created a sourness in the land, and in my judgment, it elected a man who had such awful values and was so divisive as Donald Trump.
Last year, the CDC issued a temporary order to stop evictions due to this crisis. Since then, this federal eviction moratorium has been extended several times, and on August 3rd, the CDC extended it once again for specific counties. But renters in these counties where the order does not apply now face the possibility of eviction if they still owe back rent. So if you are a renter facing eviction, there are several sites and services available to you. Number 1, please connect with your state and local organizations that are distributing federal assistances in your communities by visiting the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's new rental assistance finder. Connect with state and local organizations that are distributing federal rental assistance in your communities by visiting the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's new rental assistance finder. Also, you can check with your local court system for more details about the eviction process and your rights as a tenant. While only a few states have currently offered stimulus money to residents, it is possible a growing number will take similar action. That is because the federal government provided states with substantial funding for relief, and many locations may decide to give some of that money back to their citizens. The state of California has authorized payments of $600 to qualifying taxpayers in the state who earn under $75,000 a year, and an additional $500 is also available for dependents. In Florida, only first responders and educators are eligible for a fourth stimulus check. This stimulus check will come in the form of a $1,000 payment. The residents of New Mexico who were not eligible for the federal stimulus checks can receive a payment from their own local government. A total of $5 million was set aside to make payments, up to $750 per household, with the money going to the lowest income state residents first. New Mexico residents must apply and have a driver's license number, social security number, or taxpayer identification number. The state of New York created a $2.1 billion fund to provide payments of up to $15,600 for workers who were undocumented and who were excluded from receiving federal stimulus money. Recipients must be New York residents, have lost earnings due to this crisis, and have made less than $26,208 in the year 2020. The state of Texas is not providing stimulus checks, but some local school districts are. Specifically, school employees in Denton, Texas will receive a $500 retention bonus along with a pay increase of 2% if they return for the upcoming 2021 to 2022 school year. About half of the U.S. states withdrew federal funds for the unemployed months early to encourage out-of-work residents to find a job. But mounting evidence shows that policy gambit has not yet paid off. 26 states announced their intent to end federal crisis era benefits starting in May. They officially pulled out in waves over June and July. The federal programs in question were created by the CARES Act in March 2020, as millions of people turned to the unemployment system amid mass layoffs. Businesses are getting creative in their efforts to attract and retain workers amid a labor shortage caused by this crisis. Many give workers a financial boost. Some restaurants are now offering 401k accounts or profit sharing to their employees, which gives workers a boost in savings for retirement and helps ensure they will stick around. Marking the biggest return to work bonus so far is the state of Arizona, which rewards residents who are newly employed full-time with a $2,000 payment and $1,000 to those who obtain part-time employment and at work at least 160 hours. Many Democratic states have also gotten on board, with Connecticut providing a one-time $1,000 payment to the first 10,000 long-term unemployed people who return to work for at least 8 consecutive weeks before the end of this year. So that's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. I hope you found some of this information helpful. And remember, this coming Friday, I will be giving away 3 more Amazon gift cards. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and also leaving a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Thursday afternoon.